Welcome to this video on the history of mathematics. Today we will explore the fascinating Babylonian numeral system. Our story begins in the Fertile Crescent, the cradle of civilization. Between 4000 and 600 BCE, Mesopotamian societies evolved from nomadic groups to urban centers, laying the groundwork for complex trade and geometry. Mathematics emerged from two distinct ancient pillars, Egypt and Mesopotamia. While Egyptian and Babylonian systems shared similar goals, the Babylonians utilized a unique cuneiform script, which may be one of the earliest forms of written record. The Babylonian mathematical medium was the clay tablet. Using a reed stylus, scribes pressed wedge-shaped marks, known as cuneiform, into soft clay. These tablets were then sun-dried or baked, permanently preserving vital records of law, trade, and mathematics. Archaeologists classify these tablets into two main categories: table texts, which acted as reference databases like multiplication tables, and problem texts, which served as ancient textbooks for teaching algebraic and geometric methods. The entire Babylonian system was built from just two geometric shapes. A vertical wedge represented the unit of 1, while a horizontal wedge represented the value of 10. Babylonian society actually operated with two systems. A decimal or base 10 system was used for everyday trade in the marketplace, while a sexagesimal or base 60 system was reserved for advanced scientific and astronomical pursuits. The Babylonians were pioneers of the positional system. By arranging these wedge symbols based on their physical placement, they could represent complex numbers, establishing a concept that underpins our modern numerical logic. To represent the number 85, for example, the Babylonians used their Base-60 logic. They decomposed 85 into one group of 60, two groups of 10, and 5 units, resulting in a specific arrangement of wedges. However, their system faced a unique challenge. Because they lacked a clear way to distinguish fractions, the same visual representation could mean different values depending on the context in which it was used. This highlights the enigma of zero. While the Babylonians understood the concept of zero, they lacked a dedicated symbol for it, forcing mathematicians to rely heavily on the context of the problem to determine magnitude. For complex calculations like multiplication, Babylonians used the strategy of decomposition. They broke larger numbers into smaller, memorized chunks, calculated those pieces, and combined the results to find the answer. Their system was remarkably scalable. By simply changing the position and volume of their wedge symbols, scribes were able to calculate massive numbers, reaching well into the hundreds of thousands. Though these empires have fallen, their legacy remains. We still use their sexagesimal logic today every time we measure time in minutes and seconds, or navigate geometry using the 360 degrees of a circle. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of the Babylonian numeral system.